Hey, well, today I didn't have any plans to come and uh, make a video. And last week, let's say, yes, last week, uh, I was having, and even 2 weeks, from 2 weeks, I was developing something that is always related to the things that I have been saying for years. It's nothing that I come with as a new thing, but it was broken for some reason that I am trying to get back there where I left, and sometimes that is the reason where I see my own videos, because I am trying to get back to that frequency, to that vibration. And I know that one word can develop many other things that I was working when I heard things, when I sensed things. And well, I was visiting the site of math, and I don't know for which reasons the work that I am doing gets like clarified when I am around math. And well, I have talked about him in several occasions, and every time that is going on something big around me, I notice that he is around. The video of the gray nobody that I made last year, I made that video precisely after Matt opened his page again and started posting in YouTube. And for some reason I got super happy because I saw that he was sorting his things out, and he has so much potential that, wow, I don't know if he himself know all the potential he has. Sometimes he puts himself in a, like, too rigid, as I have told him directly. The rigidity that he subjects himself onto is kind of what hinders him to get to the next level. I am not so sure of that rigidity is just the mask, and he is just behind that rigidity mask a real beast. Well, I don't know what I saw in him in his videos for long ago. When I saw one of those, he was someone that couldn't hold himself quiet. He was like a storm, like a hurricane. He couldn't even keep his body quiet in one place. His legs. It was like seeing someone that has the attention deficit. I don't say that he has it, but he was behaving like that. I don't think that he has attention deficit because, or maybe he has, I don't know, but he focused so much in the thing that he can develop. And of course, he has to pay very careful attention, because otherwise he would have not gotten where he is right now. But I don't want to put him in a box. I cannot say. I feel like I just got reminded of someone with attention deficit when I saw some of his movement in the body. When I remember a video long ago, he was speaking about how when he was very young, he was like a bully. And when he was explaining those things, he was like a storm. He couldn't stop. And I saw him and I was like, oh my God. Well, suddenly, okay, he has changed, and he was not the reason. He wasn't. I would not speak about him. I don't know what I am speaking about him. I would just mention him in one little thing, but it became something else, and I'm not gonna stop this because of that. I hope I can get back to on track and come back to the reason why I am making this video. Well, his rigidity, Matt's rigidity. Well, that rigidity of Matt always blocks me. Because he said that I am obsessed with him. And as I said before, around him, there are things that move inside me. It's like, I don't know, I feel like a sense of security. Even if I know that he is very explosive, and unpredictable. He's unpredictable. That's why I said that he has a mask of rigidity, because that mask of, I don't know, that mask reminds me of the guy from Da Vinci Code. I don't remember the name of that guy, but it was a monk that used auto-laceration to control the impulses of the flesh. I'm not saying that Matt do that. I am just saying that he has the same vibes. The mask that Matt uses has the same mask. The same vibes of the guy in the Da Vinci Code that is a monk, and he auto-lacerate himself to subject the flesh and to the spirit. Well, once a month ago, I said to Matt 2 months ago that the rigidity he has, why so much? We have a conversation that it was not a conversation. He was recommending a book or something, and I don't know. But then it ended up that he deleted all the conversation we had, and well, some conversation I had with him, very few I saved, and the last week conversation, the last 2 comments I made, it was not a conversation. He just posted 2 things on his page, and I answered the input or the insight. Let's say the insight, because the input was what he was posting, and my insight was like what he produced. But it helped me a lot to join the dots, because I have been working something, and I feel that I would like to recover the 2 last comments. I'm gonna try to go back there by reading what he posted. And here I have the card, the lovers. And he posted this, and I was decoding this, using exactly all the things that I was being shown from many weeks until he showed me this, until he posted it, and until I saw this. And I want to get back there. I want to read the post and the answer. To see if I can get back to what I felt and the answers I gave him. I know that it will be like too much to ask him or someone that know him to get me to facilitate me access to the 2 comments I made, because I know it's important. Right now I am working with Seth, and well, I have been working with Seth, but I didn't know it was exactly the same thing when I was working with Toth, and I didn't know it was him. And then I got tired of Toth. Well, whatever spiritually on this earth we work with is always Toth, but with different faces. Well, but in this moment, I am working with Toth, with Seth. And how I know this? Well, joining the dots after Matt blocked me from his side again. I am the black sheep. He blocks me from his side. Wait, after he blocked me, that I was like, oh my God, I was just waiting for that. Why? It took him so long to block me, but I was kind of waiting for it. But I was like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't block me. Well, I was still like, oh fuck, ow, I'm sorry. I was like that, like I didn't save those 2 comments, because I know it didn't come directly from me. I know it was some spiritual conversation I was having with Seth. But I discovered it later because I was sleeping and I felt his presence. It was his presence, and I knew it was he. And I woke up and I felt his invitation, and I wrote a playlist like, what would you do if you are asked for a date? And that is inviting you is Seth. What would you do if he asked you for a date? It was a literal figure I use. Literary figure, no, not a literal figure, because it was not literal, but it was like a literary figure, because he didn't invite me to a date. He invited me to something else. And well, I am managing a lot of things at the same time. And I wish I could explain to prioritize what goes first and what goes after. Right now, I'm gonna go and eat. I went to the Thai restaurant and I bought some food, and I haven't eaten the whole day, and it is 5 after. No, like almost 5 after 5. And I haven't eaten. And I'm not so super hungry, but I need to eat anyway, because then later I'm gonna be real hungry, and then I'm gonna eat more than I need. Well, I'm gonna organize everything, and I'm gonna say, except try to get back to where Matt left me. Goodbye.